All right, welcome to Facts of Fishing FYI, the fishing news, views, and info you can't use show. We are here, and this is where it's all going down. All the boats are launching. It's put up or shut up time. These are the 25 anglers that have qualified for the final day of the 40th annual Bassmaster Classic, and somebody's going to be walking away with $500,000. That's right, $500,000. And one of them's sitting right out there. While it looks like an absolute free-for-all, this is what this bay has looked like all week. It's Beeswax Creek, and this is where all the weight has come from. All the anglers leave here first thing in the morning, and on day one and day two, a bunch of anglers took off. The anglers that stayed right here are the anglers that are cashing in. Unless something crazy happens out there today, it's basically a three-horse race. Jeff Crete, Kevin Van Dam, and Todd Faircloth. The most amazing thing about fishing is fishing fans. They're hardcore and they're absolutely excited. We got any KVD fans in the house? Who knows who's gonna win this, but you wanna talk about pressure? These dudes are going out and fishing for $500,000, and they got all these guys cheering for them. You wanna talk about getting jacked up? You think catching your average everyday 4, 5, 3, 2 pound bass is exciting? Put this pressure in your shoulders and see how it works out. No anglers have got more pressure on them than these three anglers right here. Jeff Crete, Kevin Van Dam, and Todd Faircloth. They're right beside each other right now, but that's no different than what they've been doing all weekend long. The first 2 days, they've been beside each other, right here in Beeswax Creek. Who would have thought? I mean, it looks like just your normal, average old fishing bay, right? This bay is probably gonna cough up $500,000 and the title of Bassmaster Classic Champion. Is Kevin gonna get another one, or is it time for Faircloth and Crete to shine? All right, I ran into my good buddy Shaw Grigsby here. You made the cut, top 25. Is there more pressure when you got this deal, all these people here?
No, it's you just go fishing. If I was in first, second, or third or something like that, there'd be a lot of pressure because this is the biggest, I mean, most gigantic event there is. But when you're in 19th, nah, not so much. You're just having fun.
Well, you go out there and have fun, but I noticed something. I was watching the weigh-in, and my buddy Shaw, golly, Grigsby comes up, and I'm like, dude, what is with that picture? You invented the blue steel. You see that look?
They told me to look nasty.
Come on, give me that look. Give me that look again. How do you do that?
Here we go.
If you don't win today, who you picking?
Wow, that's a tough one. I mean, Kevin and I are just buddies, and you know, it'd be just another mountain on top of what he's already got. Crete would be really cool. Crete's a great guy, Jeff Crete. You know, whoever wins it, I'll be happy for him because I tell you, they really worked hard for it. It's been tough conditions. Either one would be good.
Get in your boat, catch him. We got a little frost happening on the mustache there. Get that taken care of.
That's called sunscreen.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought it was something else. Everybody is worried that Skeet Reese didn't make the cut. I mean, he's the defending champion. How couldn't he make the cut? He did. Right there. Look at that. Brent Chapman's bringing Skeet. He might win the Classic today. You are sitting in 9th place, final day of the Classic. Is there any more pressure? I mean, there's, literally, thousands of fans out here. And, a little question of $500,000 you're fishing for.
Absolutely, there's definitely more pressure, but at the same time, there's one thing about this lake, one 10-pounder could change this thing, and put me right back in it. So we're gonna go out and try hard and see what happens.
These guys have a ton of pressure on them, and nobody knows more about the pressure they have than Robbie Floyd, my good buddy. He goes out in the water working for ESPN, and you've been with almost all the previous Classic champions. So what do you see? Is there a lot of, these guys fish different on the final day?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, when you got $500,000 on the line, I mean, when I remember a couple of years ago out in Jones, he's all calm, but then the next year I'm out there with Skeet Reese, and I just start ribbing him a little bit because we're friends, and he's like, oh, Robbie, you're killing me. I'm like, hey, if you were in this position more often, you'd know that I'm doing this. And it's like I'm really busting him out there on the water, but it kind of calmed him down. But you could see the tension was kind of getting there, and they don't know where they're sitting during the day. They might have 5 fish, but they don't know if they're 5 fish that can win the Bassmaster Classic.
Who are you picking today?
Jeff Crete. I think the best fisherman in the planet is Kevin Van Dam, and I think he has a good thing, but there's one thing, Jeff sits in one spot. He's not going to leave that spot, period. Now, Todd, there's probably 5 people out there that keep hitting the same spots. They're hitting each other's spots where Jeff is not leaving it. The pressure that he's getting is all from himself. So if somebody else, goes in there, he only has himself to blame.
So I think we learned one thing today. These folks are definitely anglers. Why? Because they're lying to us. They're not telling us the truth. They got pressure on them. They can say they're calm, cool, collected, all they want, but they're a little bit nervous. So whether it's by air, by land, or by water, these guys are going to have cameras all over them. but that is going to be nothing compared to the one that hoists that trophy.